presenters, members of ITABU, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, everybody. Well, I've prepared a little presentation to deliver here today. So I will be reading through and I will be explaining some part that is not clear. So let me start by saying, to Almighty God be the glory for the reality of today's conference. When I received the invitation, I was impressed despite the tight schedule I have due to preparation of our forthcoming readership campaign. Also, I am delighted to be here with you today on occasion of this educative conference to talk about ISBN and ISSN. Today's paper's presentation affords us another rare opportunity to rub minds together and brainstorm together on a very important subject that is very crucial to all our stakeholders, that is the writers, authors, publishers at Osun State and our dear nation at large. First and foremost, I would like to talk about National Library, and I want this conference to be an interactive one. Madam, have you been in any library before? No? Ife, okay. OAU, that one is called University Library or Academic Library. Mr. Hafiz?
Yes, I went to the library called Abatmakoli Library in Yaba.
Abatmakoli? That's good.
Yaba.
Okay, that's one of our branches. Okay. So, madam, are you? That's good. Though we have different types of libraries. We have school libraries, we have public library, and we have academic library, we have private library, and we have national library. But national library is the apex library. And I would like to talk about their functions and everything. Let me start by saying National Library is a library established by a government as a country permanent repository of knowledge. The United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, consider National Library as library which, irrespective of their titles, are responsible for acquiring, conserving copies of all significant publications published in the country, and function as deposit library, whether by law or under other arrangement. That is, National Library is established in every country of the world. Ghana will have our own National Library. Likewise, the US, likewise other countries like that. And Nigeria is not exempted. So we have our own National Library here also. Globally, National Library performs some of the most interesting, important, and challenging roles in the library world. Coming down to the National Library of Nigeria here, the National Library Act was passed in 1964, but it failed to provide for the fulfillment of either the function of National Depository or the publication of National Library bibliography. In section 7, number 1 of the Act, is clearly stated that the Act may be cited as National Library Act 1964 and shall apply to the federal territory. Looking at this, it will be appear that Nigeria had a National Library established by law. So National Library of Nigeria was established by law. But in 1964, the Act was passed, and it could not fulfill the it was not full-fledged as at that time. That is, the obligations that they should perform at that time, they did not meet up. So in 1970, the National Library Act was promulgated, in which a real attempt was made to rectify the major shortcoming of National Library Act of 1964, with emphasis on deposit obligations and bibliographical functions. The Act number 29 of 1970 applies throughout the country and has supremacy over any library laws of state government in the event of conflict. That is, the obligation, the mission, the reason of establishing National Library of Nigeria in Nigeria is that on the deposit of legal deposit, that is one function of the National Library, to preserve and conserve the intellectual property of the citizens. Do you understand? So the National Library Act 1970 also provides for the establishment and maintenance of a branch of National Library in each of the states of the Federation. That is, it was mandated that National Library should be established in every state of the country, in every state in Nigeria. Like now, we have our own National Library here. Oyo State have our own here, and then Lagos State, our branch is also there. But now we are able to cover 33 states out of 36 states in Nigeria now. So just remain three states. The requirement was designed to bring library services to the grassroots. In the pursuance of the state branch's objective, 33 functional branches located all over 6 geopolitical zones of the country have been established. The branches are organized in 4 zonal offices at Kaduna, Akure, Enugu, and Jos. The state branches system is organized into departments under PSD, which we call Public Services Department. That is, we have in headquarters, we have 2 departments that oversee the services.